Airtel, one of India's telecom giants, has announced a high-stakes partnership with SpaceX to bring Starlink's high-speed satellite internet to India. This marks a monumental step in SpaceX's long-anticipated entry into the world's second-largest internet market, years after its initial efforts were met with regulatory hurdles. But SpaceX still needs the green light from India's Department of Telecommunications before it can officially launch its service. And also, with a history of regulatory run-ins, including a public rebuke back in 2022 for launching pre-orders without proper licenses, the big question is, could this deal face more scrutiny before it actually becomes reality? In fact, there are questions about whether Starlink could truly be the solution for India's connectivity crisis, especially in rural areas. But for quick clarity, we have with us Ivan Mehta at the moment. Ivan, thanks so much for making time for us on NDTV. Is this partnership as foolproof as it sounds, because regulatory approvals are still pending? And also, many are questioning whether this partnership could face the same fate as the previous Starlink launches, which were forced to cancel pre-orders and also refund customers.
First of all, thank you for having me on the show. I think regulatory approvals are still pending, so we can't really say that we'll see Starlink anytime soon in India, given that OneWeb, also Starlink's, one of the Starlink's rival, had scored a partnership with Airtel back in 2023 November, but we haven't seen progress a lot in that sector. Naturally, there is an issue of spectrum allocation where Indian players are saying there should be an auction and foreign players are saying there should be done in an administrative way. So I think those are a few hurdles that we might see even before the service comes in. And
Right.
after the service comes in, Starlink is not cheap in any senses. It costs anywhere between $100 to $300 depending on equipment and plans. So I think institutions will possibly explore this if they want to have the connectivity in areas, especially rural areas, and then we might see some personals adopting this as well.
Well, let's see how this plays out. Ivan, we will, of course, revert to you for regular updates on how this disrupts the Indian market. The entry will not just be a win for Airtel. It's also going to be a direct challenge to Mukesh Ambani's telecom empire, Reliance Jio. So the question remains, will Jio's deep pockets and political influence keep Starlink from reaching Indian shores? Or will SpaceX cutting-edge tech take over? These questions remain unanswered at this stage, but we will, of course, be tracking the latest developments for you.